What's up, people? My name is Abby. I'm original concrete rocker from the Bronx Boys rocking crew, Bronx, New York.
My name is Powerful Pex. I've been dancing since 1977. Oh yeah, well, for the record, my name is Corey Montalvo, aka Ice.
Transition from then, from back in the 70s when I came, and to now it's like saying space. That'll be Jupiter, and we'll be in the Bronx, and the whole is everything was buildings, black, in the park, concrete, nothing but concrete. Everybody getting cut up, dancing, and it was more family over there then than now. Now it's actually even before it was really strict, like blacks and Latinos. Now we got Asians, we got Germans, we got cats from Poland. I mean, we got Puerto Ricans, blacks, whites, Jews, and it looks like some sort of religion for me that's overcome anything I've seen. I never seen an Arab and a Jewish guy hang out like they hang out here. Never in my life. I don't see no blacks, no whites hang out the way they hang out here. Our culture, we learn to embrace it. And it's an amazing culture, man, you know, and that's how I feel about the transition.
I'm still doing the power moves that I made up in the 80s, you know, and now I'm trying to correct a lot of history. A lot of people, I've been on the internet for like 2 years, so, you know, I've been educating people on what really happened, you know what I mean? So, you know, as far as which guy made up what move, what is air moves, what are power moves, what is footwork, what is a suicide, what is a float, you know, so, you know, we're here to correct all the errors that have been made. So, you know, we're doing it humbly and respectfully, you know, we're not doing it out of malice or anything, but we're just letting them know that, you know, where the foundation came from, you know what I'm saying? And I'm on it. I was down with TBB back in '79, and I was a little buck, and I was a little whack little B-boy, but I was doing it, you know, and I had heart, and they accepted anybody back in those days, you know, and to this day, he's still doing the same thing. He's still humble, you know, he's still accepting anybody that wants to be in the family, you know what I mean, and this is like a birth of a new era for us, you know what I mean? And it's like, and me, I don't talk a lot. This is like one of my first interviews because I dance. You know, I say my thing on the floor.
One of the things I experience is like a lot of people, a lot of these young cats that are coming up don't acknowledge the history of what's, you know, what this day brought. And, you know, I mean, like Cross One, I mean, he's contributed to hip-hop so much. You know what I'm saying? There's kids that walk right by him and don't acknowledge. They don't acknowledge who this man is. They don't even acknowledge who this man is. You know, myself and several others. And that's...
About the dance in general, like how the dance has evolved.
The dance evolved, like, I don't know what they're doing now, what kind of drugs they're taking. But, I mean, I think they what I could say about that, wow, it's so different. Before it was just top rocking and floor rocking. And now it's like they defy gravity in some way. I've never seen amazing, just the techniques people got and the girls being involved. The girls, I give big ups to the girls. Big up to all, especially the Japanese girls. It's just Momo and them, they just amazing. I don't know, I was just, and it's just a big transition. It's like you take a moth, you take it, you know, when they're in the sack, and when it comes out, it's big, beautiful butterfly. That's what's the big transition from the cocoon to the butterfly, which is now. It's amazing for me, man. You know, that's how I feel.
I grew up. Before we start, I want to say one thing. Me and Corey grew up together.
Corey,
we're like cousins, okay? My moves elevated to his moves. You know what I mean? If you see my dancing and his dancing, it's like the next evolution. You know, I was doing head mills, he did halos. I was doing air twist, he made it into the ninja. You know what I mean? So we're bonded together. Power and air. You know, power moves and the air moves. And I give him the respect that he gives me. You know what I mean? And we're like family, so I want to give the mic to him so he could say what he has to say. Because, you know, this is a man that...
Well, for us in particular, it was really a way for us to be able to gain back a sense of identity. That because you have to keep in mind that we come from a totally different demographic. Back then, you know, there wasn't really much that we had for us to really look forward to. A lot of us came from very dysfunctional homes too. You know, some of us were exposed to things like substance abuse or alcoholism or domestic violence and things of that nature. At the same time too, we had a government that pretty much disenfranchised us as a community as well. So again, we didn't have anything really to identify with. What hip-hop did for us essentially was that it gave us a chance to be able to get back a sense of identity within the youth culture, but at the same time be able to dictate it according to our terms. So in other words, when you had, for example, the graffiti artists, when they went out there and they did what they did, they said, well, we're going to go ahead and we're going to bomb this train, but that's how we're going to do it. And it doesn't make a difference what everybody else says. That was the same thing with the B-Boy. The B-Boy was able to go out there, he was able to put text and vocabulary into his moves, but he's the one that called the shots at the end of the day. So it's something that essentially became us. And that's why I think because it was such a radical social revolution that came out of pretty much out of nothing, that's the reason why today you see the fruit of that very impact today. I mean, of course, unbeknownst to us, none of us would have never known that we were going to have the kind of impact that 25, 30 years for some of us, the culture has had today. But we're certainly more than happy to be able to see the fruit of that.
And I just want to give a quick couple of shouts out for all my global crew, and especially my brother, the founder of TBB Rockin' Crew and the godfather of Rocksteady, Batch. One love, and thanks for the opportunity. I give it back to my nigga Pex.
This is the only time I get to do this.
Original suicide, front no hand flip to a shoulder track.
And here comes the new generation.
All right, go ahead. Oh! Yeah! Thank you. See? And then together, we're the present.
There you go. Future and put it together. Thank you very much, TBB.